Peace family, peace, and welcome to Inside the Mind Of, a segment where we get to delve a little bit deeper into the minds of people to see just how they think. Do we all think the same? I don't think we do. So today we'll be talking to women, 4 different women, 15 years separating them, 2 separate eras. Can they relate to one another? Do they want the same thing? Do they see the world the same? I don't know. So let's meet our women. Peace family, peace, and we are joined by our ladies right now. Ladies, thanks for joining me.
Thank you.
You can say something.
You're welcome.
All right, so ladies, we're going to get into questions straight away. Yeah? The first question is here. Do women in modern society want too much, i.e. house, work, cars, children, money?
No,
Speak on
they
it.
don't. They want the same thing as normal, like years ago. That's
too much.
standard.
That's
the standard
living.
procedure.
That's standard life. Like,
So you think you could juggle house and work and children?
I think you can, yes.
It's gonna be hard.
It's a hard thing to juggle, but I think in modern life now, it's not meant to be more the women's side. It's kind of collective. It's kind of a collective thing because women work it now in the world today. So it's kind of a collective thing to look after the children, to go to work. It's not just a man.
But you're of a different era though, to these two. So
Yeah,
would you say it's the
but
same?
even
Would it say it's the same then?
I think
definitely.
definitely much more so than fact because you can have everything.
You can have everything. You
can.
think you can juggle the house, the work,
Yeah.
the children?
Yeah.
We've seen
If it's a
our
collective
mothers do it.
effort.
Our mothers do it. So we've learned from the way.
I'm not
they
saying you
carry
can't. I'm just
themselves.
asking the question.
No. I'm just saying, but our mothers have done it. They've worked. Yeah, they've worked. They've also looked after the house. They've also looked after us as their children. So, in order for us to sort of like say, oh no, you know,
It's
my
not possible,
husband's not
it's
going to
just-
work. I'm going to do it. No, we've learned from our mothers, so we're going to carry that kind of perception and just carry on
Good
working.
support system, you're fine.
Yeah, but what about the gender roles? Do you believe that there are gender roles then? Like
Oh, yes,
women
to a
should.
certain
extent.
To
Yeah,
the
but
way
there
you're
are.
There
socialised as a
shouldn't
man
be,
and
and
as a
if
woman.
you work well in your relationship, there won't be
There won't be what?
gender.
Divide, you mean like divide?
No, like roles. Like, do you have a role as a woman? Is your role the house? Is the man's role the work? Is the children's role the women? Is that what it is?
To a certain extent, yes. I mean, I'm just speaking.
So
from
you're
personal
old school.
To a certain extent, yes,
All right.
I am.
Yeah.
But when you look at things, when you kind of dilute things down to the ground, I would say there are roles that a man would do. Like, I don't mow the lawn.
Right, okay.
I
mean, who does that?
I just don't like it. But
I mean, who does
I don't
that?
like taking out the bins, all that kind of
Taking
stuff.
out the bins, that's
I
a
don't.
man's
That's.
role.
I feel that's kind of like a man.
So
thing.
it's a man's role to take out the bin. You just said. All right. So if it's a man's
Yeah,
role to
but a
take.
woman can take out the bin.
I
like,
can
if she
take it
wants to
out,
take
but I
the
just
bin,
don't
but-
like doing it, so I prefer the guy to do it.
So then, what's your role then? If the bin's the man's job, what do you do?
Cooking and
The cleaning
cleaning.
and the cooking.
So you're old school. You're like.
To a certain
No,
extent.
but then
But
he also will do some cleaning.
Yeah.
And maybe not the cooking as much, but cooking here and there, and that's like oven food cooking, not like
over the stove cooking.
yeah,
McCain's.
exactly. When it comes to the real home cooked food meals, that's me.
All right. So is there a difference then? Would you say in the younger generation and the older generation, women in what they want?
Slightly.
What is it? What's the slightly?
Them two can answer that.
What's the slightly?
What, with the difference between women now?
Yeah, like women like this age and your age.
Between the ages, like Karita.
Yeah, like what's the
my age,
what's the difference between what she would want from what you would want?
I don't think there's much difference because in many ways I look up to her, so I don't think it's that different. It's just kind of similar. It's just that maybe you want more.
You think you want more than her?
Well, I've seen what she has, and you want to reach that stage.
She wants more than you now.
No, you see what I'm saying? What I mean is that you want to strive for better. That's what.
Which would be what though, in your eyes? Like, what's your ideal situation?
Okay, like to get married, have children, be able to work if you want to. work part
If
time.
you want to.
Yeah, but a woman should.
You want
be,
the option.
Yeah.
Okay.
You should be.
No, options are good. I'm just saying. I'm just asking. But do you think a man would be happy at home, not working?
Just not working, but that doesn't mean you not working Monday to Friday, 9 to 5 doesn't mean you're not working. You could be doing a separate venture. You could be doing, like starting your own business.
Right.
Focusing on your hobbies, something that you've always wanted to do, like traveling or whatever. That gig out could be anything. Doesn't mean that you're not working or you're not doing something every day.
Like I know if I'm not working, I feel like I'm not doing anything.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like that's how I feel. But I know, I'm not saying you lot, but I know women that have said, I don't mind. Just I'll be in the house, take care of the house, clean, cook, take care of the children. I know women like that, but I don't know if, I'm sure there are men like that, I don't know, but I'm not like that. Would you think your man would be happy just being in the house, cooking and cleaning while you went out to work?
I just feel that men feel kind of emasculated. Is that the word? You know, it's kind of like they don't feel like a man's man going out to work, bringing in the bacon, quote unquote. It's one of those things that it's kind of like embedded in their kind of mentality to go out and bring the bacon home.
Exactly, but once you're born into the world, that's it. Like as soon as you get to a stage where you're exposed to everyday life, TV, other people, those gender roles are going to be embedded in your mind because that's what society is right now. But if you were in a society where things were different, then maybe...
Were you raised around those roles? Like man doing the work, woman in the house?
No, because my mum's always, since I was a little girl, my mum's always worked. Like she's always worked. She's always been working mum, looking after the house mum. Like she's always done both. So that's why I know I want to do both.
Right. Have you been?
Yeah, my mom's like an all-in-one. Like she's always had like a Monday to Friday job.
Yeah.
When I was a kid, and I always felt like I looked after and cooked, cleaned. Like she did everything.
So she was like a superwoman.
Yeah.
Okay.
Same here.
All right. So the next question: what is it like to be a black female in 2000? Ah, there you go.
Like in terms of what? Is it just general?
Just what's it like to be a black female in 2019?
It's a lot of pressure.
Ah, why?
Because of social media.
Social media takes a lot of...
Social media is like up there when it comes to...
The influences are just...
What is the pressure?
It's that idea of, okay, you want to look a certain way. You want to feel a certain way. And obviously that pressure is because you see all of that stuff on social media. You see how black girls are right now. And some people look at that and think that's
Without even thinking, you compare yourself to them. You kind of like say, oh my God, look at her, look how her nice her life is, or look what she's doing now. It's like you always want to aspire to the next thing, and it's like you're never at a comfortable position being you. I guess it's kind of like you have to think to yourself, do you know what, I'm doing me, this is me, but when you're...
But you guys are of different eras, and you feel the same as she does.
I still look at other girls and I'm like, man, like, I need to do better.
Especially going out. Like, when I go out, I'm looking at girls like, I wish I could do my hair like that. Oh, I wish I could do my makeup like that.
But is that insecurity though?
Slightly. Definitely. But I feel like that insecurity has been built because, or maybe it was always there, but it's like come to the surface because of stuff like social media.
Like it's human to have things that you're not happy with. Like that's normal. But I think what everyone's trying to say is that social media sometimes the things that you're not happy with, you kind of dwell on things, but like and you dwell on it a lot more.
We have evolved over the years and things have changed. Like people are they still have it in the back of your mind like you're black. Like they're gonna look at you like you're black and you're a woman.
And you're a woman.
So it's like the two disadvantages. Well, it's not disadvantages to us, but to other people it may look like, oh, well, you've got to work harder to do this, that, and the other.
I think being a black woman it is a wonderful experience. I want to think
I love
negative.
being black.
It's a wonderful experience to be a black woman, but I think the social media thing is just in general for everyone.
So who started all this pressure? Why is this pressure here? Because you're saying there's a lot of pressure. Like, why is this pressure here?
It's weird. Like I don't know how to explain
I think the whole like YouTuber influencers, like Patricia Bright, let's say, right? She's a young black girl. She's married. She's got a massive big house. She's bought her own house. She's got a thriving business. it's all those elements. You're just thinking
You're like,
to yourself,
wow.
wow,
wanna be
look
like
at this
that.
girl.
I wanna be
Like,
like that.
look at her. She's our age. Do you know what I mean? Like, this is what she's doing now. I'd love to be her, kind of thing. Do you know what I mean? And you just, it's an automatic.
But then
response.
wouldn't you? So, wow, this is interesting for me, you know, because I don't know all this. But so you telling me that you look at other people's lives and want to actually like, or wish you were kind of there in their life.
I don't
not
wish.
Wish thing,
No.
not
They're
wish,
like,
but
you wish-
you know what? When
think-
they're getting Gucci sending them bags and Prada sending them shoes, like
It's
why?
a bit- you're a
What
bit
girl wouldn't want
envious.
that?
It's like I'd
Yeah.
like that for myself. I love my life now, and I'm happy where I am.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, that's what God's written out for me. That's my path of life. But you look at certain things and you think, okay, that would be nice to have. I'm not dwelling on it because it's obviously not happening right now, but it could happen for me. But you still look at it and think, I'd like that.
So would you say, okay, so I'm gonna try and connect the dots, yeah? So you telling me that because myself and my guys have had conversations, yeah? And we've said we feel like the quote unquote gold digger, yeah, is a symptom of the capitalist system, everyone looking a certain way, and everyone or women wanting to be a certain way. Now, I'm not saying anyone's here a gold digger, but it seems like women would, if women are trying to aspire to that kind of stuff, a lot of women would try and take different routes, different avenues to try and get it. Would that make sense?
Yeah, some women.
There's a good and bad in everything, though, isn't there? But there's some people like doing things one way, and some people like doing things another way.
Yeah. I mean, the thing is, it's interesting the conversations that women have, or the way women think, because I didn't know that. I didn't know that women are looking at other people or other women saying this stuff. Because guys generally, as a guy, I don't look on social media and be like, I want to be like that guy. Like, I don't have that.
But there are guys out there that do.
I'm sure they do. I'm sure there are.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I feel like that's just every individual.
That's what
Some
I think it's a
people-
human
I guess,
thing, like
I
to
think
compare
you
yourself to
need
others.
to
It's
have
human.
that kind of mentality where you're gonna. I think not everybody would think the way we would think.
Yeah.
Whether you're a guy or a girl, it's just individual people that how they want to.
So there's more pressure on women, and it feeds insecurity.
Yes.
Yeah, it
That's
does.
it.
It
You
does.
get
Yeah.
Instagram girls like when they post in their bodies and they're, even though we probably know that they're fake and they've been enhanced, you know, online.
There's a lot of fakeness out there, you know,
But
girls.
you
But
still
before-
look at it and think,
yeah,
wow.
It's been around because like before social media, what was there? Like magazines, just normal TV
Yeah, so
shows.
it's
And
always
You'll
been
look
around.
at that and you'll
And it's
think,
just
oh, I want to be
constant.
like that.
It's just
So it's
always
heightened
been
now.
like-
It's
It's
gone.
heightened.
The
Like
ideal
each
beauty image
time.
has always been there. TV, television, it's just changed over time, and now it's on the internet. That's all it is. It's just changed.
And it's just very fast.
So then, if you're thinking like this, what about your children?
Boy,
It's gonna be hard.
it's gonna be 10 times hard for them.
Yeah.
Yeah, because even now, my daughter at 12, she's seeing people all the time. She's going online. She's influenced a lot online already at this age. So for her to be influenced now, I don't know what it's going to be like when she turns 20. It's going to be a lot more pressure.
That's what because you're like feeling pressure at this age. What's she gonna feel?
Yeah,
It's true.
it's true. And the thing is, they can't get away from it because
They grow up with it, like-
they in schools, like they give them laptops. They give them laptops. They encourage them to use laptops and phones because it's all going with the times. That's what they need now.
So what would you say I don't know. I'm not asking for like Prime Minister. What would you say the solution would be to help ease that pressure that you feel?
There is no solution.
Some doom and gloom, you know. There is no solution. That's it.
To do things
It's
in
so
doses.
hard. The world's evolving. Like things are changing. It's only gonna get bigger and better in terms of like. So, okay.
You mean
social media,
she's just gonna get worse
It's gonna
then?
get worse. Yeah.
That's
We
why
just
it's
have to
important
learn
to
how
get
to deal with
moderation
things,
and do
yeah.
it in doses. Like, don't be on there all day. Be on there like a couple minutes a day, but don't be on there all day because if you're on it all day, then that's all you're gonna think about.
Mm.
I
have
try
to do
not to
things
expose.
in-
When I have children, I'm gonna try not to expose them to too much at such a young age.
But doing that makes the children more inquisitive.
Yeah. but in doses. Like, obviously, I'm not gonna. I don't want to shelter them. They're gonna be able to have access and do whatever they need to do. But you just feel like you just need to keep a watchful eye and make sure you're protecting them.
Because the way you're talking is just like it's just going to snowball, out of control.
Yeah.
And then what's the future?
And it's like, even for me, I'm like, we didn't want our daughter to have a phone.
Right.
And it was just a
And
constant.
you said she's 12?
Yeah, it was a constant thing. And when all of her friends have got phones,
She feels that pressure, innit?
This one's
Yeah,
got a phone,
yeah.
this one's got a
Peer pressure,
phone. And it's like, you just say to yourself, do you know what? Whether I'm going to take her out of that circle and then possibly she could get bullied for it or whatever, and it's peer pressure. You know, oh well, you don't have a phone, so we're not playing with you today, kind of thing. And they
Can it be that deep?
Yes, it can.
For a phone?
Yeah, I think
Yes,
it definitely can.
it is definitely like that. I've experienced it.
All right, so now we're joined by
Kes
Aku. All right, so we're going to get straight into it. Do you feel like transgender women are actually women?
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
This is a very sensitive topic.
It doesn't have to be.
I guess
Okay.
it's just how they
You
feel.
just got to be honest.
I think it's how they feel. I mean, we probably look at them and think, you're still a guy.
Yeah.
But
Are you a woman?
yes.
Is a transgender a woman?
Not
No,
naturally.
not 100%. They
Not naturally.
Right.
That's like saying if hair is when it's virgin hair, and then when it becomes dyed, is it still virgin hair? It's not. So
I don't get the analogy.
really, you don't?
I don't get the analogy.
No, but for me, I feel like once you change your gender, you're still originally who you are.
Right.
You get what I mean? You're
Yeah.
still obviously they feel like a woman. I will respect you if you want me to call you like a woman. But for me, you're naturally.
Would you call a transgender a woman?
If
If they want me to.
they'd want you to approach them and to speak to them and to acknowledge them as a woman.
Yeah.
Because it's to them they are a woman.
Right.
Do you get it? Like, even though we're like, nah, mate, you weren't born like that. But
So you'd respect the fact that they think
I'd
they're
have to
women?
respect them and call
But
them
that's
Sarah
only
or
over over time. Recently, like obviously you get like the knowledge. With the knowledge has come the understanding that
Okay, so if I wanted to be Chinese tomorrow, would you call me Chinese?
Why would I call you Chinese?
Because I feel like it.
Yeah, it's true.
And I got an operation done and I lighten my skin and I've done my eyes or
Yeah, but
whatever.
that's like
When
saying
you
that.
say it like
I'm
that,
not, yeah.
I question it a little bit because it's like, why would I call you Chinese?
Right, because I want you to.
No, that's where I'm.
So
like,
why would you call a transgender a woman then?
Yeah, but then again, when someone
society-
changes their
society
name,
says we should.
Yeah, I'll
when
change my
someone
name
changes their
to
You call
man.
them-
exactly,
You call them their
and
name.
then we call you by man now.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
that's my
We're
name.
Respecting your
Respecting you.
wishes. That's
Yeah.
why.
But would you say, because this is what I think, would you say that you are feeding into somebody else's reality?
Oh, okay, yes.
Because it's their reality, but it's not yours. Because you're thinking that's a man, but it's their reality. So would you say now you're now pressured
yeah.
to feed into their reality?
Yeah.
Yes, I do.
But it's not hurting me to do that.
Yeah,
Like,
but it's not affecting me.
It's not affecting my life. So if you want to be called Joan, but you're originally Jack, then that's you. Joan, you're right, Joan? Yeah. Keep it moving.
It's like
It's
Is
nothing.
it
I may not
that simple?
understand. It's the understanding and the respect thing. I don't understand it. I don't understand why you want to do that, or what your reason is behind it. But I respect it.
But you're a woman.
Yeah.
You got to go for smear tests. Yeah. You got periods every month.
Yeah.
You got childbirth. And then it seems like you got a lot of things as women. This is what I can see, right? And then you got a man who spent 45 years as a man. Normally, around that age, that's decided, not on this man thing. I'm gonna remove my penis, I'm gonna grow my hair, I'm gonna get some breast implants done, and you call me a woman. Is that all it takes?
I'm not gonna lie. I'll be like, are you mad?
I would be questioning you.
Like he's now on your wave. He's part of you now.
But he's not really, because he doesn't have a period.
It's true.
But that's what you got to do.
What these things that we go through,
Yeah, they
make
don't
us
understand.
women.
Right.
So it's like, how do I really sit here and say, okay, yeah, I'm gonna call you a woman? It's genuinely, I don't understand why you want me to, but I'm gonna have to respect it.
But do you have to
respect?
respect? Right. So do you have to respect someone, even though in your heart of hearts you know that they're not the thing that they're asking you to call them? Because call me a panda bear then. You know I'm not a panda bear.
Do you know what?
You know I'm not a panda bear. I'm like, no, but you gotta call me a panda bear.
I went out one night and this girl came with us and she was originally a guy, right?
What? So how
I actually couldn't stop staring at her.
Cheers.
Because it was like,
yeah.
For one, anyway, her head was really quite big, but on the other hand, like she was a guy and because she was a girl, I was a little bit confused.
She was a guy. Just saying that doesn't make no sense.
I know, but I had to obviously just jam with her like she was a girl.
Like it doesn't make sense in our social norms, like in their social norms, that's quite normal, you know.
Well, I know
if
when
they
I was
had another transgender friend and then go, oh yeah, I used to be a polar bear or something, like they'll be like, oh, alright, cool, swear down. Like it'll be normal to them in their society.
So
but
if
in our society, I think it's to do with society norms
because they're in their own
and the only
sites,
thing that you can do is just respect them in that sense. And I feel like in this day and age especially, is that whole thing is they're very quite, you know, tiptoey, walk on eggshells, so you don't want to cross that, you don't know what's going on.
So you're saying people are scaring you into calling the next man a woman? They're scaring you into doing it?
Because if you don't,
you don't know what they could do.
You're disrespecting them, and literally society has told you, okay, well, you're gonna get blacklisted, you're gonna be called out, you're gonna be called all types of names because
you're not accepted.
Yeah, because it's a whole community behind.
It's almost like racism. They do actually like they do compare it to that, even though it's completely different. But they do. That's the feeling of it. It's almost like that's how they feel. Like how dare you
call me?
Yeah, like that's how they.
Like I saw a video of this man in America. I don't know if you've seen it. And a man at the cashier served him and said, "Thank you, sir," right? And he has done the whole thing. And he's like, "It's ma'am!" And he went mad. And I was like, that's not the energy of a woman. But you're telling me that you're a woman.
No, but it's actually true. Like when I watch like all of these shows, like say Love and Hip Hop and all of that. There was one recently, Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, when there was this transgender woman or man. What they? How?
I don't know. I don't know.
Oh no, it's a transgender man.
Yeah,
turned into a woman, and he was trying to, do his rap career. I mean, her rap career.
Yeah,
you see, and then
you get confused.
And obviously, she
and then they're like,
and what
you get upset.
She started arguing with another cast member who was a woman, and she started to, ride her body and put her fist up, but she started to back down because she remembered that she's a man. So.
All right, so you see in America, because I was reading this the other day, in America, right, there is a wrestling competition, female wrestling competition, and a transgender man entered this competition. He's won it 2 years in a row, and he's a woman. A woman has won this wrestling competition 2 years in a row.
I don't think that's fair.
That's unfair.
They shouldn't enter
Men
that.
It's a woman. But you said in your thing you got to respect them as women. You respect them as women.
No transgenders.
But then again, if a footballer was Nigerian and then lived here, and then wanted to play,
I was wondering where you're going with that. I was like, he's Nigerian. Go.
And then wanted to play for England, wouldn't they be able to play for England?
Well, there's different, we know he's genetically a Nigerian.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like, we know genetically Nigerian.
It's the same concept with the wrestling then.
I don't think so, because you get an unfair advantage with the wrestling. You've got manpower.
I suppose,
You've got manpower.
Yeah, you still got the manpower.
Yeah, it's a performance measure.
Because there's because also as well, there's you know the tennis player Martina Navratilova. She's been playing tennis for years. She won so many, and she's actually a lesbian. And what it is that transgender tennis players now are coming into the women's game, and she was like, nah, it's ridiculous. But she's come under fire now for saying it's ridiculous. She's like, it's a woman's game. But now they're allowing transgender women in the tennis game.
Yeah. Okay.
But
I think
when you transgend, do you lose some of your masculinity strength?
No, I
because
don't believe so.
natural.
It's your genetics at the end of the day. You can
So I don't think it's
as
fair.
much plastic surgery as you want. It's still your genetics.
And why can't they
Genetically,
just
you're
enter
built
the
as a man.
If they want to enter the competition, they have to enter what they originally are. That's it.
But they're
not gonna
women.
see it
They're
like
seen
that.
as they're
women.
seen
In their
as
minds,
women.
they're
Yeah.
Maybe they'll have a transgender section.
Like,
Like, you see how they have
I do think they
you
should
see
have
how-
like a transgender Olympics. Or
Right,
something.
that's why they have Paralympics. They have a Paralympics for all the people that have.
I think that would be better. If they
Yes.
had a transgender, if they want to do that, they're confused about their gender.
Then they go
have
into that
a
realm
section.
because it's not, I don't think it's
I think
fair.
that's what they should do.
They can be a woman, be
Yeah.
a man, and then a woman.
You started off this conversation saying, "Oh yeah, respect them," and, and now it's
To a
like,
certain
"Yeah,
extent.
no, no."
We do have to respect them to a certain extent, but at the same
When
time,
it comes to playing
there's
sports.
certain levels.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And
That's
at the end of
basically
the
The
day-
girl,
cheating.
she's won
Yeah.
it twice in
It's
a row.
like me pumping myself with steroids, you know, so I could be a bit more manly.
And even then, you wouldn't be a man's strength.
Exactly.
And that is disqualification,
And also with transgender
isn't it?
women, they're never really a woman because you can't. Well, obviously they're a woman, whatever, but you can't be scientifically a woman because you can't get the same hormones as a woman. It's
Well, you can
You're
do like
never
hormone
gonna be able to
therapy.
give birth to a child. You're never going to be able to
Hormone
have a
therapy.
You say that now, but the way the world's going, they're gonna do some kind of scientific breakthroughs.
baby.
No,
There's gonna be scientific breakthroughs.
Nah, being a woman is more than.
They're doing womb
hormones.
transplants now. You know, they're looking to do womb transplants to
So you can
transgender.
actually give birth if you're originally a man.
Listen, your lot's wave is coming to an end, yeah? Men are gonna be going for transgender. You're gonna be like, but I'm a woman. They're gonna be like, well, so am I. There are gonna be women jumping on your wave. You should be, listen, I'm just saying from a man's point of view, if women entered a competition where I was or entered the male workplace saying that they're men, I would have something to say. I'd be like, nah, get out.
Okay, answer me this, yeah.
But women seem to be okay with it though. I don't understand why women are just
Answer me this.
cool with this. Like
what? Do you
they're
think
trying to take your womanhood away from you. Like, what's
Answer
going
me
on?
this, yeah. You see when a girl transgens to a guy,
Yeah.
right? How do guys react to that? And like, you see when they're amongst.
I don't know any, but
Okay, like let's just say if you're in a group of guys, like you're all just sitting there chatting, drinking, or whatever, and then a girl comes in, but she's a guy now. Like, how would you? Like, would you be like, yeah, blood? Would you do all that kind of stuff?
I don't know, man.
It's
I'm
a
not
bit-
gonna lie, I don't know.
I just don't understand
It's-
how guys react to that. I've seen it. And
Guys
I'm like,
are different from girls, you know. I don't know. Like, you women just allow this stuff to
It's
happen.
not that we allow. So why do you feel like that we allow it? What
Like,
makes
because
you
I don't
think
hear
we
women talking up about it. I just generally don't hear women saying, you see,
I-
because there is a transgender wave going on right now.
Do you feel like
Like, and women aren't saying,
Yeah, but I think
like,
that's
women aren't
right.
saying, hold up,
But that's
hold
right,
up, bitch. Like, hold the fuck up.
People are probably fighting
no.
that backlash. That's probably
But how
right.
can
So you're scared.
But how can we though? How can we?
Definitely,
You
especially
can't
with
say anything on social media
anything.
now without getting attacked.
Especially with
Or
homophobic,
difference.
you'll be accused of being
Oh my God, yeah.
homophobic,
Yeah.
anything like that. And
Yeah.
nobody wants that label on their brand. End of story. And also, with transgender women, when they become women, you will know how hard it is to be a woman, so you see for yourself. Do you get what I mean? So I don't think there is a need for us to protest or there is a need for us to say anything. They'll see it
They'll
for
see it
themselves.
themselves.
And for
Because
me,
it's hard.
you can't be a you can be a transgender, but to a certain extent, like
There's
you're not
certain
going to be
things
a
you can't
full
do.
100% woman.
You're not
You
genetically a woman.
You're not
It's just-
genetically
it's
a woman.
that.
There's more constraints to being a woman as well. Like, it's not just hormones, it's the way people see you, the equality, and even at work and stuff as well, like that. So they'll see it from themselves.
Fair enough. Nah, I like that one. Next one. How do you feel about the future of Black Britain, i.e. knife crime? How do you feel? How does it make you feel? What do you think the future is going to be?
Oh my God, it's scary.
Very.
It's very scary
Yeah,
right now.
I feel like because it's I feel like with young people think like life is like a game, so
Yeah.
they're in that world, so they'll just do anything that they want to do, kind of thing. But I feel like in future in London, I feel like knife crime will hopefully go down because I feel like we're kind of coming to our senses slowly.
You think
That's
so?
what we were.
There is-
but
there
then
is
it
a
kind
wave of that.
heightened a bit in
There is a
2018.
wave
There was a
of
recent
a lot of
stabbing, actually, wasn't
there's
there?
stabbings going on every day. every day.
So much that I don't even think we hear
Even
about
the
a
other
lot
day
of
on my
them.
Snapchat, like I saw someone snapping a big knife, like it was the size of this, like, and
See?
they were snapping it like it was banter, like, yeah, my boy's got this big knife.
It's
like,
becoming
it's just becoming
a
like,
game.
Yeah.
And these
It's
video
glamour-
games,
and
these games don't help, like Fortnite and all these kind of things.
Yeah.
Like they like the guy that went off and shot all those people in
New
New
Zealand,
Zealand.
yeah.
That was just unbearable to watch. I've never seen anything so
That was
brutal in
horrible.
all my life.
I didn't
and
watch
that
it.
to me looked like
A video
I was
game.
watching Fortnite.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it looked like it,
was,
didn't it?
It was
But that was real life.
absolutely awful. And for me, it's becoming like normal. Like you're hearing about these sabotage, like these guys just going around and just killing. Just going around killing.
Yeah.
And I just think that the mindset is just gone crazy now.
Yeah.
What do you think's the reason for it?
Because they feel like they can.
And it's
Obviously, they
easy.
get to a point of life where they think they're superior to everyone else. No one can tell them anything. No one can stop them.
Yeah.
The ultimate price is life. I'm gonna take your life because I can.
Yeah.
They can buy.
They
Like
can
they
buy
don't feel. They don't. I feel like.
Is there a psychological aspect though, do you think?
Definitely.
But I think the gang culture does not help.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Like
The
the
more
gang
they see that, the more they think it's.
But
normal.
I also think that the the movement of music will have an effect on it. I feel like if it's more positive, it will go into the right direction. But obviously, people like if you see BBC News, ITV News, they will say drill music, is actually
It's fighting. It's fighting talk as well.
Yeah, it is, but
So
yeah.
music's got something to do with it, or it hasn't got something to do with it?
It does.
It does.
It does.
It's certain genres. of
You're a different generation. You say it is. You say
think
it
it
is.
does.
You say it isn't.
Going back to the Biggie
Biggie
Smalls and West Coast, East Coast, and all of that, they used to rap about all that kind of stuff, fighting talk. So it's kind of dwindled down to like the youth culture. Like they're doing all this drill music where they're fighting with the lyrics.
No, I think music does have an effect, but I feel like they already have that mindset already. Hence the reason why they listen to that type of music.
Yeah.
You know?
Right.
But I mean, like, if I had a certain mindset, I would just be listening to, like, I only listen to Afrobeats because that's what makes me happy, keeps me upbeat. But they wouldn't listen to drill or listen to some heavy metal. They could even listen to heavy metal and rock. That's all. What do you call it? What's that thing? Stabbing and all of that stuff. Like it's all violent.
What's the solution to the knife
To be
crime?
quite honest with you, I have no idea.
No idea. I'm not saying we know it, but I'm just saying.
We can put away as many people as you can, or you can. Obviously, you've got people out there like
Putting away people doesn't help.
No, it doesn't.
I even feel like even when they have the jail sentence, whatever, but the whole thing is glamorized. Like even being in jail, it's glamorized. Like I know many of my brothers that have been in jail come out, and they've come out they come out doing the same thing, but just thinking, I'm definitely not gonna get. They come out thinking that they're invincible. Like literally, like it gets them gassed up a little bit more.
What, that they've been to jail?
Yeah, it gasses them up. It gasses, you either learn from it or it's just gonna gas you up. Like, oh, what? Okay, that was a light sentence, but I still got 5K. So what? You know what I mean? It gasses them up. So I don't feel putting people to jail is that. I feel like what people need.
Do you think they feel pressure? You see, remember earlier on you were saying about the pressure of social media. Do you think young black men feel pressure?
Yeah, 100%. Even my little brother, like he feels pressure from just getting like, he has to have the latest drip or whatever. Like.
So then what do you have to do to get that?
Do anything. Don't you think?
Yeah. I mean, obviously, like I said, like as you were saying, you can't, like, the whole idea of going to prison is so glamorized. So it's not like they're learning and they're just going to keep making the same mistakes. So it's like, other than the ultimate punishment, which is obviously going to prison for your crimes, what else can you really do to teach them that this is enough? It needs to stop. Like, people have done so many different things in terms of, obviously, like when mothers and like families reach out to all those people out there are like from victims and say like enough is enough, you need to stop. That's still not reaching anyone. It's still heightening. So it's like, where do you go from here?
Yeah.
That's what we're gonna end on. Where do we go from here? And that is a question, family. Listen, ladies, thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
We're gonna have to roll now. There's a lot of children going mad back there. Do you know what I'm saying? We're gonna have to finish. But thank you very much, and hopefully we can try and find a solution.
Yes.
I don't know what it is yet, but we have to try and find one.
Thank you, Sarah.
Peace, family. Peace.